there, friends. Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight doing a little bit of goofing around. And I have a head-to-head challenge for you guys. And this one is one I did check back and I haven't done this one yet. And it's actually one that was requested by one of my friends on YouTube here, Chris Lang. If you want to check out his channel, he does a lot of cool stuff, a lot of long shot, 100-yard shots with a Crosman and Daisy pellet guns, just crazy stuff, but really fun channel. So go ahead and check him out. But he asked me to do another video with a Crosman model 102, which he saw the video that I did of my friend's 102 after I had rebuilt it and did a review on it. I guess he didn't realize that I since then have actually picked one up of my own and rebuilt it and have it up. Oh, actually, this one I didn't have to rebuild. It was working when I got it. It was listed as non-functional on eBay, but when I got it, it wasn't pumping. But this is a very old one, and it actually has a leather pump and a couple drops of oil in the pump cup, and it started pumping up just fine, and it's worked worked good ever since. So, but we're gonna put it head to head against another 22 caliber old timer that I have in the garage here. So this is my Quackenbush number 5, which is really pretty cool. It's a brake barrel. Has a barrel sight up here, buckhorn sight, I guess you call it, and it also has a peep sight that you can flip down so you can use the buckhorn or flip it up to. That also acts as the barrel release right there. And then it has this little, and it's kind of bent, but it's still okay, little hooded sight with a little post in there. What makes this gun very unique is back here in the back, if you flip this door open, there's a little piece of metal in there that would actually go in to where your leather seal is right there, in place of that leather seal, and it would allow this gun to shoot, and I have a video of that if you want to look for it, allow this gun to actually shoot 22 shorts, which is pretty cool. So you can shoot air gun as an air gun pellets, 22 caliber pellets, or 22 caliber shorts. I've never tried to chamber like a quiet 22 long rifle or anything like that, so maybe I'll try that down the road. But everything I read, it was intended to shoot 22 shorts only. So, so this one is the actual newer comer to the garage. So we're going to shoot this one first. But this one actually, by the serial number on this one, I was able to date this one to right around 1905. Pretty certain that that's the date of manufacture on this one, due to patent dates and stuff that are on here. The Crosman is a very early pattern Crosman. It actually has the mushroom cap, I guess they call it, cocking knob, which is one of the earlier, I think it may be the earliest version. So this gun was made probably in the mid to late 20s. So it is a little bit newer than the other one, but they're both very old. So the Quackenbush is the newer arrival to the garage, so we'll shoot that one first. Both of them, I've had both of them about the same amount of time, but I do know that I had the Crosman before I got actually 4 Quackenbushes as a set. I got a number 1, a number 4, this number 5, and then the 22 long rifle, safety rifle they call it. But let's go ahead and shoot. I got a couple splatter bursts across the garage, and we'll shoot 5 shots with each. Add them up and hopefully hopefully not get a tie score, but if so, we'll figure out some sort of tiebreaker. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Good way to start. Spring on this one's got a funny little twang to it. Makes me smile every time I shoot it. For a gun that's almost 110 years old, I say it's doing pretty good. This thing does shoot, seems to shoot a lot more better groupings with pellets than with the 22 shorts. I imagine that has to do with the type of rifling that's in the barrel, but I'm not really sure. Oh, pulled that one up a little bit. Gave the Crosman a little bit of room. So now this Crosman, the Model 102, I do have a 101 and a 100 up there, which are the single shot bolt action jobbers. But this one has a feeding tube here. You would feed pellets into here and it'll hold 10 or 15 of them, I guess, and then you'd slide this little cover over top. This one, the feeding mechanism is a little worn out, so it has a tendency to jam if I put more than one pellet in at a time. So we'll just single feed them, just like the Quackenbush, and then I won't have any problems. I guess if that's the worst thing I got going on with me when I'm 100 years old, or nearly 100 years old, I'll be pretty happy. All right. Really strong shooting gun. The only kind of issue I have with it is it's really hard to cock. I'm left-handed. I shoot right-handed, but I'm left-handed, and I just don't have just enough power to grip it with my right fingers. So I have to grip it with my left to pull it back. So I'm a little stronger on the left side than the right side, but my other two guns, I don't have an issue. They don't cock nearly as hard, so I am not sure why this one's so much harder. If somebody's changed the hammer spring or something like that, but maybe I should have used smaller targets. All right, two more for this guy, and then we'll add them up. This is quite a pairing here. So let's see. This one's almost 100 years old. That one's almost 110 years old. So we got 200 plus years of combined age. That's pretty cool. This thing has a really nice trigger. These, the 10, my 100 and 101 also, the triggers are just phenomenal on these. I don't know if they're all like that, but again, I've made this statement before that I think I think the Model 100 or Model 101, which was actually the first production gun that they put out, I think that Model 101 is probably the best product that Crosman ever made. They've made a lot of nice products over the years, but that Model 100 is just, it's hard to beat perfection, right? All right, I'm pretty certain the I'm pretty certain the Crosman won that, but let me add those up and we'll make sure. I'll be right back with you. Stand by. Alrighty, I am back. Wow, that was razor thin win for the one that did win the match here, but actually it was decided by 1 point. So the Quackenbush, so this was a 9, this was a 9, and the rest of those were 10s, so it ended up with a 48 out of a possible 50. But so this very first shot, that could have been a 10. I looked at it on the downrange camera a couple times, and it's hard to tell if it broke that 10 ring or not. But I scored that one as a 9. But all those rest of those are obviously 10s. So the Crosman ended up with a really nice 49. So that was a really nice group. I started out really good with the Quackenbush, but then the group kind of blew up on me right at the end. But still, some good shooting for 200 years worth of guns here. So, but anyway, there you go, Chris. I hope you liked the video, and everybody else too. So, till next time, have a great day.